Since our singing voices didn't make it to Nashville,
we figured we would use our voices in a completely different way.
we're two friends hanging out, sharing about our businesses.
Our journeys to motherhood, things we love, and making time to do life.
Together. This is
Two chicks and a glass. Hey y'all. Hey.
Hey everybody, I'm Angela Robertson and I am one half of Two Chicks and a Glass.
And I am Lashonda Hollins, and I am the other half of Two Chicks and a Glass. And today we are going to first tell you what's in our glass, and then we will introduce our special guest, who is Miss Lashonda Dixon. I'll tell you a little bit more about her, but let's jump into our glass, and then we'll get our introductions going.
Sounds great.
All right.
So I'll start off with my glass today, and I'm going to tell y'all about a lippy too. So as we all know, I am not a wine expert. I just like the heck out of wine. So this is actually called Murph. That's what we're going with. Murph. It's a 2016. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. Put that on there. It's Columbia Valley. Let's see, it looks like, oh, there's a little story about, it's an Iowa family farmer that talks about brewing in Washington, some detours along the way. Murph believes in honest hard work that is ingrained in every bottle. So how about that? That's a great way. Tonight we're going to be talking about hard work. And as y'all know, being an entrepreneur is hard work. So this is actually great. It tastes like black cherry, vanilla, and toffee. And it's great paired with barbecue ribs, grilled steak, and chocolate cake. So I need some chocolate cake. But since I don't have that, let me tell y'all about my lippy. It's called chocolate ganache. So since I don't have the chocolate cake, this chocolate ganache lip color, it actually, y'all know that my enduring lip colors they're going to stay on your lips at least 4 to 6 hours. So it's a nice little brown color. It goes on liquid, dries as a matte, looks very beautiful. All of us here have on darker lip shades tonight, so it's perfect. Paired with the Murph. All right, Sean, what do you have in your glass?
You have two Shondas on here, so we got to be real clear.
I know. Like, let's see Sean do.
Oh my God. I have no idea who that is. No, I'm kidding. So I have a Cabernet Sauvignon in my glass as well. It is Bonanza. It's a California Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley. This is, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. This is one of my favorite winemakers. So if you like Caymus wine, it is a very well-known Napa Valley wine, Caymus Vineyards, and it can range anywhere from $80 a bottle to $180 a bottle, depending on the vintage. And so this Bonanza is made by the Wagner family. It's the same winemaker, and it's literally like $24. And it's so good. So you have the Caymus winemaker who makes the Caymus Cabernet Sauvignon that also makes this Bonanza California Cabernet Sauvignon. And so in this, it's a bold red. I love it. I also love a fruit forward wine, so you'll hear that a lot. But this is bold, but it's still fruit forward. You get a lot of blackberry and black cherry, a lot of your dark fruits. It's so good with steak, with lamb, with deer. This is a really good Cabernet Sauvignon that you can grab from the store. I'm pretty sure you can grab it. I get it here in Texas at the H-E-B. If you're not from Texas, you may not know what the H-E-B is, but it's a grocery store here that's very popular. So I grabbed this there. You don't have to get it from the website or anything like that, even though you can. So try your local market. Look for a Bonanza California Cabernet Sauvignon. I think you'll love it.
Ba-da-dum.
Now,
Well,
Miss Dixon.
I am not a wine connoisseur like my girls there. So I'm gonna keep it simple and sweet like us ATL girls do it. I'm gonna go with the Prosecco. And this will be amazing with brunch that I had this morning at Breakfast at Barney's, if you're familiar with Atlanta. Very nice with a bubbly by itself in a glass, or you can combine it with a little orange juice or maybe a little, whatever kind of juice that you love. But yes, we're going to go with the Prosecco from a product of Italy, it says. Yes. So I love it.
So good. You did so good. I forgot to show y'all my glass. I have my Jingle Juice glass. It's my Christmas wine glass. It has Jingle Juice on there. So if you're watching on YouTube, see my Jingle Juice Christmas glass. I'll probably drink out of this all holiday season. I have 2 Christmas ones, but nonetheless. Maybe we should wear a Santa hat on our next one. That would be fun. We should have made Shonda do it with us.
That would be fun.
All right, y'all, I'm going to jump right in. So Angie and I have talked about using this platform, not just for us, but for also talking about going for your goals and stepping out on faith and just going after opportunities and believing in yourself and giving other people opportunities using this platform. And so we have Miss Lashonda Dixon here, who is an amazing entrepreneur. She is a mother, a daughter, a sister, and she is the owner and founder of Unity Entertainment Production LLC. And she is here today to share some of her expertise with us. She has been through a lot. She has kind of started from the bottom. Now she's here. And she is going to be sharing all of that with us, and also just kind of letting you know what you need to do in order to break into the type of business and the type of work that she does. So Angie, if you want to jump in. Also, it's Angie's sister, by the way.
Yes, this is my big sister, y'all. So I'm like, I have to start by saying this because y'all know I'm real and we'll talk forever. But I first off want to say how excited I am that she is doing this tonight. If y'all don't know my sister, she is always behind the scenes. Okay, and that's part of what she does. She's a behind the scenes person. She's not in front of the camera much. She's always, she loves to see other people shine. So first of all, huge kudos, huge shout out, huge everything to you. Put your crown on, sis, because I'm happy to see your face here and for you to, be sharing all this knowledge and moms for us tonight. So definitely have to get that out.
Okay.
So what a lot of people may not know that I know firsthand is that this didn't start yesterday for you.
Right.
This has been a long journey. So first off, tell us about how you personally got started with your business.
And kind of what you do, because we've said that it's Unity Entertainment Production LLC. What is that? And then tell us how you got started.
Okay. My business started generically way back in 2009. And basically there I did a lot of consultant work, a lot of management work with music artists, actors, and things of that sort. Through the years, of course, like we said, like Angela and Lashonda said before, you have to trust the process. And that's exactly what I had to do. Sometimes the process got a little longer than expected, but I still, in my mind, I trust the process. By far, since 2009, I've been working hard at it. It's been Unity Entertainment from there. Recently, 3 years ago, I worked in corporate world from the time I do have a 18-year-old son, let me say that. And basically, since he was knee-high to a jelly bean, I've been having Unity Entertainment under my belt, still working a full-time job. But I always hustled and did what I wanted to do on the side as much as I could. But 3 years ago, really, it was in my heart and I knew I wanted to do it. I stepped out on faith and I quit my corporate job. And it was a long time coming. I definitely had to pray about it, but like I have expressed to a lot of girlfriends, I've expressed to my sister and you, Lashonda, you know, basically when the time is right, you would know it. And when you know it, you know that anything that you do, once you make that decision, everything just falls into place. But you first have to have faith. If you don't have that faith, just kind of think about it a little bit longer. But like I said, 3 years ago, I really was content in getting my business started officially, because I've always had it, but officially, you know, getting the tax ID and actually going out and saying that I am Unity Entertainment. And so that was 3 years ago to this, March will be 3 years. So basically, production. What in the world is production? Well, I cover film, theater, commercials, television, short film, anything that you can think of that you see on the screen, I'm behind the scene. Logistic wise is what I do. Clients hire me to actually plan the entire process. And so, you know, I have smaller clients to where if they have a smaller event, either be a wedding or either it be a talk show, or even now what I'm doing is short films and feature films and also documentaries. So production basically, or what I do, is behind the scenes, as my sister said, and logistic wise, that's my job. I handle, you know, even from casting. So a lot of actors or, you know, people that are wanting to get into business, I have a great connection with them because basically those are my bread and butter. You know, if I get a client that needs 5 actors for a short film or for a documentary or, you know, background work, you know, those are the people that I reach out to. So, you know, that's a small part of my job as well. But production is just basically, if you just really just think about it, it's the bread and butter behind what you see on the big screen.
Awesome.
So listen, y'all, I have a story. So when we were doing Angela's baby shower, I was like, when we got the balloons, y'all, they were huge. They were huge. And I was like, and Shonda wasn't there yet. I was like, oh my God, Emmanuel, I don't know what we're going to do with these balloons. Like, I'm trying to put them on the table and they're not fitting. Let me tell you, when Miss Dixon got there, she was like, we're going to do this and we're going to do this and this and this and this. And it was perfect. I was like, girl, I've been waiting on you. So when she says that she's behind the scenes, she comes in, she takes charge, and she gets it done. And y'all know I like to host parties. I have nothing on this one. She comes in and she gets it done. And so I can definitely vouch. It was a baby shower, but I was panicking because I didn't know what we were going to do. And so it was a real life ordeal for me. So when she got there, she took command and we got it done. And y'all saw the pictures. They were gorgeous. So.
Oh, well, thank you, Lashonda. Thank you.
Y'all make me feel like a superstar. Okay, so since Shauna told y'all all about, you know, her side, I also want to share, she said that, you know, my nephew is, he's an actor as well. So she's the one that got him started and everything. So I guess my next question is, there's a lot of people out there that are like, you know, my baby's a star.
It's a star, girl.
It's a star. So, you know, I guess for the people that have those babies that are a star, how did you get started with my nephew?
Look, I get that question 100 probably times a year. Really, it's about, you know, where you see your child, you know, the talents in him or her. Usually, I'm gonna just tell you my story. Kylen started out at Power APAC in Jackson, Mississippi, in the theater program, and that's where I began with each, you know, parent that comes and asks me and say, "Hey, how did you get Kylen in the business?" Well, I found the correct school for him that, you know, that he fit in. Either if your child is a singer, APAC, any arts performance class, school. A lot of times what I suggest to a lot of people is drama class. Drama class for young kids is the best. Theater, workshops, anything that you can get him or her in the beginning to build that experience. They have to have experience. And they're going to want to know if this is something that they want to do, because it takes patience. It takes patience in us as a parent. And it took patience in the child, because basically, learning lines and, dances and, everything that come along with being an actor or an actress, it takes patience. So basically, beginning with him, he started out with Power APAC, like I said, back again in Jackson, Mississippi. And just from there in theater class, and people just start recognizing him. And that's another thing that I would tell parents is, like, actually, once you see and they get the training, put them in situations where maybe they could be featured. Do not pay for anything. And that's another part of Unity Entertainment. I definitely do consulting. So any parent, a person that are interested in acting, they can definitely give me a call, and we can set up a consultation, and I can just tell you from my experience and other people's experiences that I have went through on what works. Okay, so just basically beginning training is my number one suggestion is so that's exactly what I did with Kylen. He went from training to an agent and to where he is today. And but by far, you can Google Kylen Davis and just see how far he's been really working since he was 10 years old, and he's 18 now. So from baseball to acting, he's done it all. And so just basically what I like to tell people, and just keep in mind, get the training. And once you have the training, then look at other, means of an actor, and actress and things of that sort.
So what, I don't know if you said this or not. This is,
okay.
So what is Kylen's resume right now? Just a couple of things that come to mind that he's done.
Okay, couple things that he has done. A lot of people recognize him in Ant-Man. So it was the first Ant-Man. From there, he started with a short film, or really a documentary, with James Franco and Loretta Devine, and that is The Sound and the Fury. And he also has done, Fantastic Four. And look, I wish I had his resume in front of me. Fantastic Four. Oh, the biggest TV series that he has done is Shots Fired. That was on Fox Television back in 2015. So it was on Fox Television. And currently, the biggest role that he has had thus far is NBC Chicago PD, and he plays Jordan, which is if everybody know the story or the show, he is the brother of Royce, which is Kevin Atwater on Chicago PD. So currently that's where we are right now, but he has he's auditioning for several things that are coming up in 2021. So we'll be prayerful about that. And of course, baseball season starts, here momentarily. So we're gaming up for that. And so yeah, that's his resume for now.
Y'all are working, girl, working.
Yeah. Yes. It's kind of weird, and it's kind of cool to hear you say too, because it's like, ooh, I got like a celebrity in my family.
And as we always do, we from Mississippi, humble people. We don't even look at it like that majority of the time, but it does feel kind of special, at moments. But he's a great kid, so and we pray every day.
Yeah. So I'm an adult. What advice would you give for someone like me if I wanted to break into the business? So you told us what you would do for a child that would be young like Kylen was when he broke into the business. What about me? What if I wanted to do?
And I'm gonna tell you the same philosophy. Training is key. Actually, there is a young guy from Mississippi. He is in his early 20s that I'm consulting to this day. And my number one thing, you got to train. Mm-hmm. So I would let Google and Facebook be your friend. Google classes that are currently going on, or workshops that are online that you can do, 3 months of acting training, whether it be monologues or, just teaching you how to read a script. Get the training in. And once you get the training in, I'm going to tell anybody, do not be scared to be background. And what I mean by background is just basically, how you see a film and you see people sitting in the chair as the big actor walks by or things of that sort. Do it. I'm going to tell you, just give you a quick little story. That's how Kylen got his first break in Ant-Man. It's just basically he was a student in the classroom, and all he had to do was sit there, and as the actors come in and do their little thing, his job was to sit in the seat. But his persona, what he learned in theater class, gave the director another sense that, hey, this little kid can take direction. And that's how he got picked up from background into a speaking role. He only had three words, but still, anybody know if you're on a Marvel or any television show, even if you got 3 words, that means something. So he was able to, basically they call it bump up. He was able to bump up from a background opportunity into a featured actor. So that's really how it runs. Get your training in, be comfortable with what you're doing. Find somebody, that has been in the business and do some consulting with them. Network is key. Training is key. And then once you do that, start building your resume and build your resume from background, from, being on set, things of that sort. Because again, it takes patience, because you may see a 30-second clip that took 12 hours to film. So it definitely takes patience. So again, just basically get the training in, and then, hey, it's on from there.
Cool. You know what? I'm so glad that you said that, because what I also hear is be grateful for the things that you're getting, because
yes,
in background, it's like, oh man, I'm in background, but no, it's like I am in background. Like,
yes,
I only have 3 words, where it's like I've got 3 words. So it sounds like it's being grateful for those little opportunities that you have, and then that opens up bigger opportunities.
So small,
exactly,
so impactful, so impactful. Yeah. Something that you think is so small could definitely be the break that changes your life. And it falls into that. Be grateful, because you never know what this is leading you to and what can come from this moment.
Absolutely.
Right. And I do want to add, do not be scared to invest in you. And what I mean by that is, if you want to become an actor, if you want to become an entrepreneur, if you want to do things that hey, I am 25 years old, I really don't know what I want to do. When you figure it out, do not be scared to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself.
Yep.
What about
spend that money?
Yes. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience with hearing the word no? Because I think that that part is the part that people may not understand, is that you're probably going to be told no a lot before you're told yes. So maybe tell me about that in your business, and maybe with having like a child actor as well.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. With acting, and again, I go back and I say, once you get the training, and of course, in training, you're gonna learn about headshots. You're gonna learn about networking. And a lot of times when you network, you may not get anything out of anybody, and that's a no. Pretty much, and your heart is saying, wow, even though I asked this person to say, hey, I know that you're an actor. I see that you got experience. Could you tell me a little bit more? I'm gonna give you my telephone number. Will you call me? If they don't call you back, it's okay. Because guess what? There's more opportunity down the line. Just by saying this, Kylen has auditioned 50 times more than he has been in anything. We alone, and again, like I said, invest. We have spent a lot on auditions, on taping auditions. And so that's where another part of Unity Entertainment, I actually do taping auditions for anyone in the Atlanta area. I found out to say, hey, we can set this up at home, and we can, invest in ourselves, with lighting, camera, and things of that sort. But with that being said, is that even though you do an audition, you may not, once you submit that tape, or, if you go to a live audition and you never hear from them, it's okay. One thing that I've told my clients is that once you do an audition, let it go. It's over. Don't even think about it no more. It may cross your mind a couple times, but let it go, because it's going to be 1,000 more that you're going to have to audition for. And it's okay. You're going to get no. But that one time, like Lashonda said, it's going to be that one time you get that break. And once you get that break, go for it. And again, no role is too small. If this is something that you really want to do, and you have to have passion for it, have that passion, go into that work, go into that job, go into that set, and just do it. Don't even think twice about it, and just do it and have fun and smile, and so that goes a long way. So take no's as a good thing and keep on going.
And that's great advice for life in general. Even if you don't want to be an actor, even if you don't want to be a model or go into any type of production, in life, you are going to hear no. And there's still so many other opportunities on the road. And so just take that information. I love what Shonda just said. Y'all take that information and use it as you go through life. There's always going to be a no, but there's always other opportunities for a yes.
Absolutely.
Right. And you just have to have that mindset. And once you get that mindset, a no is not going to bother you. It may rub you a little bit. Check it out. Keep on going.
Mm-hmm. Don't,
because that's what we do. Right, ladies?
Yeah, that's it. Yes. Okay, so before I ask another question, Shonda, do you have anything else? No? Okay, so here's another question. Tell me what the biggest sacrifice you've made for your career and for having a child actor.
The biggest sacrifice for having a child actor is just as we do as moms. Sometimes we, take the step back. We sit in the back seat, let them be the driver, and we kind of just say, hey, there's a stop sign, you better stop. So you really personally put your life not on hold, but you pause it for a little bit to allow them to, find their talents and find what their passions is or are. And, so that was the biggest sacrifice. And in 2014, we was living in Mississippi, and I knew that the film industry was not in Mississippi. Kylen had currently, basically got his first agent, and it was suggested to us that we should move to Atlanta. It was hard. It was painful because I've always lived in Mississippi, but I knew that if this was something that he wanted to do and he was passionate about it, say, hey, let's go for it. Again, that powerful stepped out on faith, and I moved to Atlanta. So that was my biggest sacrifice thus far in Kylen's career is, really just saying, hey, we know there's more opportunities in Atlanta, so let's move. So we did that. And that was the biggest sacrifice with, having a child actor. For me personally, with my production, again, just, going back to where I said 3 years ago, I stepped out on faith and I totally quit my accounting corporate job, which, as all of us say, I was comfortable with the money I was making. I was actually doing really well, but I was sad. I wasn't living up to my true what I wanted to do in life, my goals that I wanted to live. And once Kylen got of age and, could actually, fend for himself, he was 16. And I said, okay, let me do this. And again, I stepped out on faith, and I quit my corporate job. And here we are today, is just living client to client, gig to gig, and I'm happy. And that's what, that's what I wanted to do. And I encourage anyone that's listening tonight is just basically, go for what you want to do. You might not be able to do it right now. And by far, I had to get that in my life. I couldn't do it when I really wanted to do it, but I took time. I trust the process. And once I knew in my heart that it was time, and, and as I'm a biblical person, I followed that spirit, and I did it. So, trust the process.
Awesome. You know what? Like, and like just hearing this, y'all know she's my sister. So it actually sparked something in me. It's like I think we were taught to follow our hearts and to, go off faith in our spirit and know that once you step out, like you're gonna be okay no matter what.
Right.
And it just makes me think deeper. It's like, the fact I remember you going through that process and you were like, hey, I think I'm going to be there. I think I'm going to do something. I'm getting ready to jump. And hindsight, I think in the back of my mind, I'm like, my sister can do it. I can do it. And what that does is it creates hope and it creates,
Right.
living life with more because life,
Right.
yeah, money matters and money will come. Like, we are going to be abundantly blessed and that's just it. And I think it's more about living life with purpose, living life with passion, being happy, better than, working this job where you're just stuck in a job and you feel like you're almost in prison.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
thank you for taking that step because, just you, I can tell you that you alone sparked something inside of me, whether I realized it back then or not, so that's
Wow.
huge. Yeah.
I think,
And it's living your life to the full potential. And once you do that, you're fulfilled.
Yeah.
And again, we may say, faith or whatever, because that's exactly what it is. But pray, pray about it, believe in it, and keep it going. Yeah.
and I
And
think
have fun. Smile.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I want to do in life.
One of the things that we forget is that we go through so many different things in life and we survive. Like we make it through. And that's another one of those things. You step out on faith, you make that big decision and you survive and you make it. And so, again, it goes back to what you said, trusting that process.
Yes.
We're here today, we're here now, so we haven't failed yet. It may have been failing or falling at the time, but we are here. And so
wow, just like you ladies are actually doing a podcast. This is amazing. I love it. I shout out you both. I love it to the full potential. I love it. I mean, joining together and actually putting faith out in other people, putting what we've done, out in other people's ears. We're helping so many, and it's just, my heart is full right now. So, and it's never too late. I'm a 44-year-old female, and to all my 44 and plus people, I want you to know it's not too late. You go for what you want. It's not too late.
And I'm nobody would have knew you were 44 had you not said that.
Exactly. And let me tell y'all, like, this is two other facts that I would love to share. Like, she's a breast cancer survivor.
Yeah.
And a single mom. Okay, people? So y'all are hearing from a hard-working woman.
And somebody survived, y'all. Somebody, everything that you just said, this woman is the epitome of that. When you think that you can't do it, you come out on the other side swinging. Like, she is the owner and founder of her business and doing well. So,
thank you.
Y'all, I'm a preach.
Preach, girl. Preach. Hold on, wait. We'll all toast to that. Ching.
Right. Ting, ting, ting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, Shonda. We love having you. We love everything that you represent. Thank you for always sharing your sister with me. And
absolutely.
And we love you. Angie, is there anything that you want to say to your
I love you.
Oh, she knows I love her so much. And I'm just so happy again that you were on here. And I feel like, anybody out there on the other side of this, like, please listen up, and know that if it can happen for, her, then it can happen for you. If it can happen for me, it can happen for you. If it can happen for Shonda, it can happen for you. It can happen for us. So, We hope that you find value in this and that, you definitely take heed to these words.
Absolutely.
So I guess
Right.
now we are at the end, and let's just go around and talk about what we've got coming up and how they can contact us. So, Lashonda, our guest, tell us a little bit about how people can get in touch with you and what's going on.
Great. Social media is our number one. So definitely hit me up at Instagram at Unity, the number 4, life at Instagram. And also the Unity, ENT4 life at gmail.com. And then you can also reach me on Twitter at the same information. And of course, you can just shout out to Angela. She know how to get in contact with me, and I'm here. Definitely, I got a couple things coming up. Watch out for your girl. Again, I'm behind the scenes, so once you see the credits roll, just slow down. I know you be ready to turn that TV off, but slow down. I do have a National Geographic documentary that will be hitting the airwaves on 2021, and your girl will be there as production coordinator and also the COVID compliance officer. So a couple things that's coming up, but by far, thank you to you ladies for having me. And anytime, anywhere, any place, just give me a call. I'll definitely be there for you.
Awesome. I'm going to jump in really quick and say that if you also want to find out how to get in touch with Shonda, we are going to put all of her handles on our YouTube page. So go to 2 Chicks in a Glass on YouTube, and we will have all of her handles there as well so that you can get to her using those handles from our YouTube page. Angie, do you want to say what you have coming up? I'll go last.
Yes, y'all, it's the holiday spirit. So I'm your holiday elf on the shelf in real life. So right now, y'all, we have so many holiday collections with Lime Life. I'm a beauty guide, so I've got skincare, makeup, all of the holiday gifts that you could potentially or possibly want for any family member. I ask that you do consider shopping small and personal this year. You can reach me. My website's arobertson.com. I also do complimentary consults for skincare and makeup. So to schedule one of those, you can email Angie, ANGIE at arobertson.com, and I'll be able to help you. Also, you can find me on Facebook. Y'all know I'm the Facebook Live, hey y'all, person. So you can find me on social media. You'll just type my name in the comments.
Awesome.
We need to talk about hey y'all. I like that. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
We need to copyright that, girl.
I do, yes, girl.
We need to get that legalized. We need to get that in your name. Hey y'all.
I love it.
Shonda, I'm sorry.
It's our signature now. When we come on, everybody's like, this is 2 Chicks in a Glass.
Yes.
But anywho, y'all, I have as Angela said, shop small. Right now, my business, L. Holland Speaks, I am doing t-shirts. So I have 2 t-shirts that are on sale right now, and my journal and my book. So if you want to spread love, spread positivity, self-love, gratitude, empowerment, encouragement, and give that to somebody you love, definitely grab a book, grab a journal. I would really appreciate that. I'm also doing baskets. If you're interested in combining the book and combining the shirts with the books, you can always reach out to me. The best way to get me is on my website, which is www.lhollandspeaks.com. There you can send me a message. You can click on the book, the journal, to buy those. If you're interested in a shirt, you can also send me a message there. Also going on sale this month, at the end of this month, is our tickets for the yoga retreat. So Restore Mind, Body, and Spirit Yoga Retreat. Tickets are going to be going on sale. It's going to be in Simpson County. It is going to be so awesome. So If you are going to be in the area, those tickets are going to be going on sale at the end of this month. I'll share it again when they go on sale. I'll make sure y'all have the Eventbrite link as well. That's pretty much all I have coming up right now.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in for another episode of Two Chicks and a Glass. We will see y'all again soon.
Bye.
Yay!